Good morning, Dale Silver Trader Boys. Just a quick morning update before the markets get going here. We got the S&P 500 still in the downtrend on the 60-minute time frame. So we've got the upper trend line coming through here. There's a little supply zone coming in here, and you got the 50 moving average coming through. So we've got a lot of resistance before we can get bullish and trading in the upper direction of this market. You can see here, we looked at this out of the trading room there yesterday. Little supply zone here, then come all the way down to this lower demand zone. So we get down to this one here, and we've got a buying pressure to push that back up. So still looking for the move down to this lower level here. So 33.95 would be the area to then get long and trade the upper direction of the market for a swing trade. So waiting patiently on that. If we do break through to the upside, let the breakout happen, come up all the way into the upper supply area here, wait for the retracement, and then look for your positions to buy. That's the S&P. Look at the Russell 2000. Russell is kind of showing a little bit more weakness than the other markets. We got the breakdown of that lower trend line out of the symmetrical triangle formation here, and nice breakdown to the downward direction. We hit a little level of demand right here, and that's where the buying pressure is coming in. So we got a little bit 50-period moving average coming through. So let's see if we can't get back down into this low here or come down into this area of demand. Now, not the greatest area of demand, but there is demand there. So the trade that we looked at there yesterday up the 15-minute level worked out perfectly. So it came right up into the demand level, in the upper trend line, into the 50-period moving average there yesterday, and came down to 16.05, which was that target on that transaction. So I did post in the trading room yesterday for full disclosure. More up in here, it was taking for more stronger and bullish than bearish to the trade early. So for any of the ones that was following that transaction in the trading room there yesterday, most of us got out early on that transaction with just a couple points of profit and didn't hold all the way down just because of the strength the market was showing at that point. On the NASDAQ is showing strength. Right? So you can see the Russell and the S&P are breaking down, but the NASDAQ is not. So some big earning announcements came out there yesterday. Tesla just knocked it out of the park. There is this area up in here that's holding this market up. So you can see the big strong move away we had over here. You can see the buying push off the tail of the candles here, and here. Right, so we can't break this low. So we know institutions are absolutely buying the NASDAQ right here, up into a little area of supply now. So we may get the retracement and then possibly for the break out to the upside. Ideally, still looking for this 11,495 area. Right? So you get the market to break down. So this would be beautiful. This is what we call a bear trap. Break below the support level here. Right? Everyone goes short on the break below that. And then the institutions buy right here at 11,495. So that'd be the ideal entry. Market gains strength, let it break to the upside, wait for your retrace, and then look for your purchases. And you can be looking for purchases for the next 2 to 10 days and trading the market on the swing on the upward direction. So we do have support. We do have some strength in the NASDAQ, and big tech is very strong. Looking at the VIX, it is playing out perfectly what we expect. You see the upper resistance here at 29.71. That worked again yesterday. We still have the demand here coming through at 28.50, and that's working perfectly as well. So we're kind of trapped in from a volatility standpoint in between the two here. This is telling us the institutions are undecided in which direction. They're not buying a huge amount of insurance and pushing the VIX up on their portfolios, nor are they selling their insurance and pushing the VIX down on the portfolios. So without the direction and the certainty in the market, we just stay away. Stay away. Right? If you are going to trade, you can trade on smaller time frames, but be very aggressive on profit taking, and we're not looking for winners to run in this market. So until we get direction, just be very careful, be very cautious, and manage your risk and manage your profits. So gold, we got the breakout. We got the breakout in gold. Right? So this has been a long-term downtrend. Coming into the triangle formation here, we got the breakout of the triangle formation. We came up, we hit the supply level here, and the market's doing what it should be doing. It's just taking a much deeper retracement than expected. So we're coming all the way down to this lower trend line area. All the way down the bottom here. We are finding some support off that trend line right now. We don't have a level of, or at least a good level of demand here to purchase gold. So we're going to have to be patient on this one. And if we get strength in this, you can then purchase on strength. But I wouldn't be coming in with a full position on this just yet. Right, so you can come in with a smaller position. We've got a break above the trend line coming through up the top through here, right, on the 60-minute time frame. Right, and we need to break and close near the top of the candle to show us there's actually buyers in here and the strength behind this. So looking for a candle like this, a breakout candle, and closing near the top of the candle, right through this upper trend line, through these moving averages to really show us that the buyers are committed to buying this. Now, if we can get that, there's a big opportunity in a large, longer-term move in gold. Last one I looked at here yesterday was TER, and we said we had a high base and look for the breakout, and that's exactly what this stock did. Looking for the entry above 88.80 yesterday, and a big move to the upside. We should get some today, maybe a consolidation day. That's very typical after a big move up, and then look for the continuation of the longer term move. And this stock can really run quite a distance. Dale Sugar Trader Boys, quick update for you for the markets before they get open here this morning. Have a great trading day and keep those charts green.